Hey guys, TyTy Customs and MOCs here, and today I'm proud to present my first video of 2019, which is a blast to the past. My best figures of 2018. Now, I was gonna do this a while ago, but I never really got around to it. I just have my Cyborg Sculpt Whip here for Lego Dude 21. Check them out in the end card. But, yeah, because I don't want to reveal what my top 10 figs are, but without further ado, let's get into them. So number 10 is the black suit Daredevil from Daredevil Season 3. Now, the reason I put this as at my number 10 was that while it's an incredibly simple figure, it's so clean, and I just love the way it turned out, and looks so nice, as well as the painted face and the double-sided expression working really good on this figure. And the hands turned out good. And the mask was perfect as well. It's probably my best version of any of these masks. So, yeah. Now, moving on to number 9. So, number 9 for this year is Danny Rand himself, the Immortal Iron Fist. Now, the reason I put this guy in was just because of the multitude of accessories and different costumes that I gave him. Now, I know that part of him, like the legs and the fist, came from my 2017 version, but most of the costume and basically all the good stuff came from 2018, and he took up like a while to make in 2018, so I consider him a 2018 figure. And his mask, which was actually same type of mask for Matt, turned out real nice, as well as his painted face. And this figure just goes to show how I improved from the year before. Because, as you can see, this is fall of 2017. And then this is, it's like fall, summerish, from 2018. So, I love this figure. And, yeah, going on to number 8. Now, for number 8, this is going to be one of many Avengers Infinity War minifigures in this showcase. Well, not many, but quite a few, because they all turned out really good. And Cap here was an incredibly simple figure, but he turned out so clean with the paint job on his legs, and I especially like how his torso turned out, even though it's not perfect on the back. This was one of my early sculpted hair pieces and painted faces, even though I did basically copy MGF's painted face for him. The shields turned out real nice, and yeah, I just think this is a really clean figure, and definitely deserves to be on my top 10. Coming in for number 7 is this big boy who couldn't even fit in the frame, so I had to zoom the camera out, is Venom. Now, Venom is my second 3D printed figure, and he turned out extremely well. The connection's not perfect for, it's a bit loose, but all the white veins turned out super nice, as well as the sculpted, modified motorcycle helmet for the mouth, and the teeth, and the eyes all turned out a lot better than I was expecting. So overall, this is a really good figure, and it should be in my top 10. Coming in at number 6 is Han Solo. Now, this Han turned out especially nice and clean, and I really like how the belt turned out, which the belt was mostly my original design, using inspiration from like other customizers, like tutorials and stuff, but I think I was able to capture his belt really nice, and it turned out really clean. And just to top it all off, the Brick Arms gun is the perfect accessory for this figure. So I just really like my Han figure, so I decided to include him in the top 10. Now coming into the home stretch, the top 5. Number 5 is Iron Man from Avengers Infinity War. And the reason this guy's so high up on the list is just a sheer amount of detail that went into this, especially on the arms and the torso, and all the sanding that went into the helmet, and as well as all the sculpting on the chest and the shoulder pads that turned out really good, as well as a fantastic metallic red paint and gold and everything that just topped it off perfectly, as well as the modified face. Oh, wait, that's not the modified face, but I do have a modified face for him. That just makes this figure super detailed and super nice, which is why he's my top 5. Coming in at number 4 is a figure that I actually haven't showcased before, which is my Avengers Infinity War Thor. Now, this Thor is incredibly simple, but he turned out super clean, which, as you can see, is kind of a running trend. And how the clean figures, wait, I'm just gonna adjust the lighting. Is that better? Oh, no. But how just clean all these figures turned out. He has a nice sculpted Stormbreaker, which isn't perfect, but it's pretty good. As well as some nice legs and a super clean cape with a sculpted collar, modified sleepy hair, and then all the hair and beard was painted in my own mixed color for his hair, and it turned out really good. So, yeah. Thor is number 4. Maybe I'll showcase him at some point. Still incredibly simple with that printed torso, but I like him a lot. Coming in at number 3 in this list is my classic comic book suit Daredevil. Now, the reason this guy is so high up on my list is I just love Daredevil so much, and the painted muscles turned out super nice, as well as the incredible feature with the magnets and the billy clubs. That just turned this guy, like, perfect. And he was everything I planned out and imagined, so yeah. That's why he's in my top 3. Coming in for my final 2 is the mad purple titan himself, Thanos. Now, the reason this guy's so high up is that he's my first ever 3D printed enlarged figure, and he turned out super good. He's even better than Venom, and he has an extremely detailed painted gauntlet. As you can see, the connection's not perfect, but it's still pretty good. Amazing sculpting on the torso. This was a really detailed sculpt. I mean, you can't really see it now because all the paint was clunked on, but I put a lot of effort into this figure, and it was just a blast. It was a super fun time making him, and this is why he's my second favorite figure of 2018, and he just fell over. Now, for number 1, you're probably wondering what's gonna be his number 1, and that is, if you couldn't tell by my profile picture, Deadpool himself. Now, this figure is just an extremely detailed, massive detail and features and effort packed into all this one plain minifigure that just started out as like a perfect base, and you can see the sculpting I did for the belt buckle, modifying that Lego Batman movie piece. The katana sheaves, which I'm super proud of, how his swords can just slide in and they don't stick out too much. They're not bulky, they're not inaccurate, they're perfect. And his gun holsters with the magnetic connection are just super good. If I can put his guns, his hands are one of them, that'd be great. And overall, just completed with the addition of fabric tape and E-tape, adding layers of detail to this figure. If you want, you can check out the whole showcase on my channel, where I go even more in depth into this guy. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for my top 10 figures of 2018. Guys, 2018 was great. I improved a lot with my skill, and I'm hoping that my 2019 figures will be even better. Starting off with Spider-Gwen, who I'm going to showcase soon. So stick around for that, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Alright, so now we have made it to the end card. I guess I'm gonna leave you guys with a question. Do you agree with my list? If not, comment down your list in the comments below. You can do like your favorite figure, top 3, top 5, top 15. I don't even know if I've showcased 15. But yeah,